NBC is trying to set up an unsanctioned rebel debate next week in the New Hampshire primaries. Otherwise, the schedule for the first time ever wouldn't have a debate right before New Hampshire. So the DNC has come out against it. Bernie Sanders has been reluctant, and so far he's just saying, I don't want to break DNC rules. But Hillary's saying, let's do it. So do you think Bernie's resisting because he knows he's not as good a debater as her, or is it just because he has a double-digit lead in New Hampshire and there's nothing to be gained, like Peter said?
You're asking me that?
Eric, since you're the one talking.
Okay. I talk a lot. But no, I absolutely think that's why he would want to omit it, because he has performed usually a little more poorly than Hillary Clinton in debates. She's good at kind of pinpointing him on things, and even though he can counter it sometimes, he has so much more to lose in New Hampshire, where he is absolutely decimating Hillary Clinton. And because Iowa is just a little bit before that, he wants to kind of make sure that momentum is safeguarded if he can somehow, score a victory in Iowa. He doesn't want to damage his chances in New Hampshire at all.
Josh, Peter said that you can't really gain anything in debates, you can only lose. Do you think that's why Sanders has been reluctant? And from other reports, he's been reluctant all along to add any more debates.
Yeah, it's funny, though, because I seem to remember his surrogates talking quite a bit about the DNC only scheduling 6 debates. Martin O'Malley really pushed it because he needed the attention, but when Sanders was still down in the polling in the teens and the 20s, he was all for more debates too. So I think Peter's absolutely right that because he's on top now and because Hillary Clinton is so good on a debate stage, then yeah, that's why he's probably avoiding this. But what's interesting though is I remember distinctly when, after Obama won the Iowa caucus, how the tone of the campaign shifted and how he started attacking Hillary harder and she started attacking him. And what I think will be interesting is that if Bernie is able to maintain this sort of polite campaign and not attacking Clinton, and more just attacking her record and policies and such, I don't know how that'll play. The people who love him will say, oh, look at what a gentleman, look at how much honor he has. But Hillary Clinton, she will hit him hard. And if he doesn't answer, I don't know. So I think that he's absolutely trying to keep the only one talking at events featuring him to be him. I think he wants to just keep doing what he was doing and hopefully take the first 2 contests before he probably will lose South Carolina.
Another thing I was thinking of too is that he actually had issues with the DNC in the past where I think he tapped into Clinton's database or something. Mm-hmm. He may be trying to stay in good graces with them too, because if he was to sign off for that debate, then he could fall into their bad books again.
So do you guys think that the debate won't happen then? Josh?
Well, because, first of all, Sanders has not always gotten what appears to be the best advice from his team. Before the last Democratic debate, he released some changes in his healthcare policy just before the debate, and Hillary just went nuts with that and used it against him. So he may still have a young team that is learning their way around this. I mean, if Hillary and Martin O'Malley say we're going to join this debate, it's going to look very awkward with an empty chair on stage, and Bernie may reluctantly have to step in. What he probably should be doing. Pardon?
Do you think the debate will get the viewership that the other one gets?
It'll get
it's NBC.
Yeah, it'll get flung. But I think what if Bernie were to ask me, what I would do is advise him of 2 things. First, control the format. Do something similar to the town hall, which plays to his strengths, where he's addressing the voters one-on-one, not up there trying to shout down Hillary Clinton, and help control the format. The second would be to agree to this New Hampshire thing, as long as Hillary agrees to an extra debate right before Super Tuesday, and throw it right back on her, because there's no way she wants to do that. And if she says, no, we're not going to do it, well, he's got all the tools he needs to negate not showing up in New Hampshire, if that's what he wants to do. And NBC, this is just an event, a TV show for them. They have lots of room to negotiate and set this thing up any way that the candidates will agree to. So I hope Sanders gets the right advice on this and does it in a way that plays to his strengths and doesn't hand something to Hillary that she can just beat him up with.